All right, so let's go ahead and just get started. So I already put lotion on my face. Now all I'm gonna do is put some primer. I'm just gonna come in with my Fit Me Maybelline foundation and go ahead and mix it up with the L'Oreal. And then coming in with the Beauty Blender. Okay, so now for concealer, I'm gonna be using my Maybelline New York. So this is also the Fit Me. It looks like this. And then now we're gonna come in and I'm using my eyebrow pomade. I'm gonna use a flat shader brush. So you're gonna kind of flip the brush and now you're just gonna kind of go underneath like a little mini fluffy brush, and we're gonna come in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and just like that. And I also wanna buff some on the lower part of my eyelid. So I don't want to do eyeliner today because I really don't have a lot of time right now, and when I do eyeliner I take a long ass time. So like I'm gonna do my Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. It's disgusting, sorry. So anyways, we're gonna come in with the shade right here, and I'm gonna be using that as a translucent color. So just like this, and using it all over the eye. You guys did not know, I did get my lip fillers done and I'm loving them because I'm living life with fuller lips. They're like, oh my gosh, I fucking love them. But I am gonna go back to put in a little bit more. I didn't finish my syringe at the place I went, so they kept like the remaining of the product. I did do the Juvederm Plus. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back, but I scheduled it till next. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna jump in and get dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this color right here. And I'm using the same fluffy brush. I just didn't add so much product, and I'm gonna go ahead and start middle of the eye and just kind of buff it. Okay, so moving on, we're gonna use the tighter brush. Okay, a tighter like fluffy brush. It's still fluffy and it's still gonna like smear it up the eye, but not as bad. I'm gonna go ahead and come in with this color right here. I'm just kind of buffing it in inwards too. So starting like that. Coming in, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of, wow, I'm really gonna go in there. So I'm really just trying to fucking just go out and about. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this color right here, and we're gonna go ahead and buff that. I'm probably just gonna still go like towards the middle and really bring out that orange. Okay, so now coming in, I'm gonna go ahead and with the same brush that I just used, but we're coming in and we're really gonna go on the dark side with the outer corners, and I'm gonna go ahead and come in with a brown. So this brown right here, and I'm gonna actually be mixing it with this one right there. So I grab both browns and lifting up your eyelids, please, and just kind of start and buffing it in like that. Like this. It has a really fine point to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this, and we're really gonna put in some black into here. And I'm just gonna be using this color right here, the corner. I don't know if it's black or not, but it's pretty dark. And we're just really gonna kind of smudge it inwards. And just kind of keep it a little smoky, but not too smoky. We still want like the inner orangey touch to it. Flat shader brush, and I'm going to go ahead and put in a little bit more of the orangey tones that we used, just so that they don't get lost in the eye look. So just like that, and then I'm gonna just like that. Now coming in with my NYX eyeliner, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and start. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start, and then all I'm doing is, sorry, I'm gonna okay, so all I'm doing is like this. Now again, we're gonna go ahead and grab the black eyeshadow, and we're gonna kind of smudge it on the side. So we'll do that after, so let's go ahead and move on and do the next eye. Grab a flat shader brush, a little small one, and we're gonna go ahead and grab the same black eyeshadow, and we're gonna go ahead and blend that out. And we're gonna go ahead and start like that. Alright, so that was it for the eye part. I'm going to go ahead and grab some concealer and clean up my eyelids. And we're going to go ahead and just grab any concealer that you have in handy. And let's go ahead and do that. You're going to kind of just cut. Like that. Okay, so now I'm just gonna grab my beauty blender and just kind of like press all the concealer down. So we're gonna go ahead and put some eyeliner under on the waterline. So I'm just using an angled little brush thing. So go ahead and just kind of open and I am going to be smudging my eyeliner. So go ahead and bring it down a little bit under your waterline. Flat shader brush that looks like this. So we're gonna go ahead and same thing, just go ahead and grabbing the black colors that we used to blend out the liner, and we're just gonna kind of like smudge it on the bottom. And it's okay to be messy because we are going to be cleaning it up. Just try to not be too messy, I should say. Okay, so now I'm gonna come in with my concealer once again, and we're gonna really just kind of clean up. But I said we're gonna go ahead and highlight the inner corner of the eye, so that's really gonna make the eye pop and look super cute. So coming in with the Jaclyn Hill palette, I always like to use this shade right here for the inner corner highlight. So we're gonna go ahead and come in, and then I just kind of stretch my eye out like that, and then just like that. same with lashes. This is probably the last time that I'm going to use these lashes because it's time. Alright, so these lashes are honestly like my favorite freaking lashes ever. But you know what? I've used them so many times now and it's time to let go. I'm just that bait that reuses lashes like crazy, and I don't mind it. Like, dude, if your lashes are gonna like I don't understand. Like, there's girls, I know girls that just wear lashes one time and then they throw them away. Like, dude, that costed like $10. Like, what are you doing, girl? Yeah, no, that's not me. I like hoard these things until I feel like okay, it's time. But I promise it is the last time that I'm wearing these things because taka chao. Okay, so mascara before, like always, I'm going to be using my Great Lash Maybelline. You want to blow on the eyelash a little bit before you actually stick it on. Okay, ready, go. And I'm gonna go ahead and color the rim of the eyelashes. Go ahead and move on to the bronzer part. So for the bronzer part, we're gonna go ahead and use my Maybelline the face powder in the color 310. I do have my Hoola bronzer, but I don't like to use that on myself. I feel like that's still really dark for my skin tone. So I like to just kind of stay more on the lighter side for bronzer. So let's go ahead and start, and I'm just using a angled brush. I'm gonna come in with my beauty blender and we're just gonna kind of cut the bronzer a little bit like that and going into the other side. Alright, now coming in with my Laura Mercier Air Translucent Powder. Same thing, we're still going to be using the the fluffy brush, and we're just gonna... Okay, so now for highlight, I'm going to be coming in with my Anastasia Glow Kit. And I am going to come in with the color, I'm going to go ahead and do Moonstone. So just like that. So I'm really not going to grab a lot though, because I am fair skin and you can really tell like anything. So I just kind of tap it, and I'm using a stippled brush, and I'm literally just kind of tapping it on this side there. Do you see that? I just kind of tapped it. Moving on to the other side, and then just tapping it as well. So just kind of leave a tap. My nose, go ahead and highlight the nose. So just like that. So we're not going to leave the highlight tapped just like that because there's no like blending. So I'm going to go ahead and clean up the stipple brush that I used, and we're going to go back and we're just kind of do circular motions to kind of like, you know, blend it in with the bronzer. And then same thing on the other side. Just kind of do circular motions to kind of blend it in. Some lip gloss today because I don't want my lipstick to take away from the attention on my eyes, but I am going to be mixing. So this is a lip gloss I'm using. It's from Revlon in the color in the shade 215, but I am gonna come in with my this is more like of a nude, like start coloring in. Okay guys, so this completed today's look. So this is what the look looks like.